Hi, guys. I would say good evening because this is very late in the evening. But tonight, basically, I'm launching my blank screen messages. It's not messages that I will post every day or every week. It's just as I get, what must I say, a download, a thought, a message from reading, observing, or just something that was put in my mind. I just feel like I should speak upon it. I'm not going to be too long because I believe, people lose focus. And not only that, some people come home from work, they're tired, so many things happening in people's lives. So this is my first blank screen message. Of course, my name is Nicola Thompson. And of course, I would always put out that I'm the real mccaw. And the reason why I put that in every message recently is because many would know that there are people who have used my identity and they have taken my work and presented it as theirs. Not only on a small scale, but on a very large scale. That's a whole new topic that I will deal with, not now, in the past, because there's some things that have been worked on presently with that. So I write and I use the word real mccaw, and I put certain little signs only I see. Not much even the reader would see it. So if anything, I can always tell someone that I was the person write it because there's a specific sign that I put in each message of lately. So that is definitely to ensure that that's my work, and the copycats will definitely get themselves in trouble. However, that is out of the way. I basically want to talk about a message that came upon my spirit, just to talk about it. I don't want to go too long into it. Today, basically, I put out a message on my business profile, LinkedIn. And basically, I talk about growing, when we grow mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. What we do every day is that we get up and we try to, replenish those areas of our lives. And when I said replenish, I mean, because we would have passed through the process, to reach to a level where we are grounded, mentally focused, spiritually inclined, and, equally yoked with your Savior. You would have worked hard in terms of the things you passed through, in terms of how you push yourself to reach to that level in life. And that doesn't mean that the work has completed there. The work did not complete there. The work, it's a little more, it would have taken a little more to get to that level. But maintaining it and replenish it will still take work. So because you would have passed through that process and you are now at a stage of balance, because you're not allowing anything to come in to interfere or to disturb the hard work you put in to bring you to that stage of your life where you're at the moment, is that you would make sure that whenever you get up every day, is that you tap in and make sure that the areas that you've worked hard, to reach to that level, that no outside or nothing will be able to harness in it, that is one, and to disturb it. And when I say, what do I mean when I say that? If years ago we were that type of person who were triggered very easily by things that were unnecessary, you don't do that anymore. So when people say things that will trigger you, it do not affect you anymore because you pass through that process. If, things interfere with your mental, you think a lot, you're in your head a lot. The best thing to do when you're dealing with mental is to seek clarity. If you're not sure about something, seek clarity. Rather than staying in your head and thinking about something over and over again, seek clarity is absolutely important. It really eliminates anything to do that taps in or can hurt your mental capacity. So when I said today, when I wrote today and I posed a message and I said, listen, we are growing when we would have definitely reached that balance stage where despite what people are doing wrong within, at the top, at the bottom, to the side, it will not affect us. It's because we would have passed through the process. We went through the fire and the brimstone, so to speak. So why would you want, after you would have brought yourself out of that you would allow yourself to go back to that stage? No. You're now at that level where you have to maintain the hard work that you put into. Hold on to it. Don't allow anyone to come in and interfere with it, because you would have already done that long. You dredged through the mud, okay? So to speak. You've taken the long road. You went through the journey, right? So you're now at that stage in your life where no one should be able to interfere with your mental, interfere with your physicalness, spirituality, mental, emotions. No. If you allow yourself to go back to where you were, that means you did not endure or you did not understand the process. Because the process was supposed to make you grow. The process was supposed to make you grow. So if you did not grow during that process, well, then there's a redo for you. And how many of us want that redo? We don't. So it is now time for the people who would have created that process for us, for them to go through their process, because you would have already passed through yours. Okay? And you thank God for the lessons. That's how you have to look at life. So what you're doing now, basically, you are maintaining what all that you've passed through and the level that you are at in life. Mentally, your body, your whole mind, your thoughts, how you go about things, the things you endure, how you deal with people, how you see people for who they are, how you can depict things quickly. That is what the process taught you. So do not allow anyone to come back in and interfere with your hard work that you've put in over the period. Okay? And that's my message tonight. That is my blank out message, first message tonight. It just come to mind, and I just felt like I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So if you would have passed through some stuff in your life, and you work hard to reach to where you are, and it doesn't mean that you have to be at a material possession place and have all of these things in life. Because growth doesn't mean having all the material things in your life. That is not necessarily growth. Growth is when you are comfortable with self. When you're acceptance of self. When you know self. Because what we do every day when we get up, basically, and we take care of ourselves, we basically showcase ourselves to the world of who we are. The world look and judge you. Sometimes they don't know, but they judge you based on the clothes you wear. You know, the way you speak, they judge you. But who you are as a person, only you know and God knows. Okay? But they judge from the exterior. That's why you have to do work from within out. Go with your emotions, physical, mental, emotional, and you get in there and then you come out. Because anything from within definitely manifests to the outside, externally. So you know you're not supposed to allow anyone to interfere with your hard work and that process that you would have gone through to be where you are. And yes, you will be tried again. You will be tried again, because for some people they have a mission. Everybody have a mission in life. But you are at that stage where nothing that they do or nothing that come your way, that you should not be in a situation or a position to handle it. Because you've been there, you've seen it. Even if it's something, a paperwork that somebody do something to manipulate it, you should be at a stage where now that you should know what to do if that paperwork is manipulated. If you guys know what I'm talking about. So if a paper is manipulated, you should be at a stage where you have grown and understand, okay, I know what to do now that that paper is manipulated. I know what to do now that has been changed a particular way. I know what to do now based on what that person did because I've seen it before. So do not allow yourself to go back after you would have done the hard work. You've already done that long walk. You've passed through that process. So you're now at maintaining. Every day you get up, you're maintaining the way you think, maintaining your emotions, your mental, your spirituality. You're maintaining that thing because the work is not finished. You've come through the long road, fine, but you're now maintaining. So that is my blackout message, my first blackout message. And I hope, definitely helps someone. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. I can't say when will be the next one, but who knows? God knows. So have a good night. And remember, we maintain it, okay? Don't allow things to come back in. Like I always say, the past is the past. We've learned from the past. We respect the past. Just move on. The past now have their time to learn their lessons. Everybody has their due process, okay? So be careful, take care of yourself, and make sure the areas that you've worked hard on, don't go back. You go forward. See you in my next video. Take care.